Megaword TV Game Show is a television program that uses studio audience and 2 contestants. This is a 6-letter word representing a brand name for an automobile company based in Japan.
Ford.
We'll remove the first letter. I'll give you a clue.
I think team.
Hello there, thank you for joining us. Welcome to yet again another edition of the Megaword TV Game Show this lovely Sunday evening on the Nigerian Television Authority NTA. My name is Saleh Hayatu. You're welcome. Well, this month is a special month, not just for farmers across Nigeria who are preparing for their farming season. It's a month set aside to celebrate our tomorrow's leaders, our children. That is why whenever we talk about the future, children always comes to mind, our future generation. And since everybody was once a child, we dedicated this particular edition of the Megaword TV Game Show to celebrate this year's anniversary. That's May 27, 2013. With me in the studio, I have 2 children from 2 different states, as usual, and we'll be doing it together on this particular show. And both of them, of course, will go home with cash prizes, courtesy Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. As usual, the program is quite interesting and simple, so you sit back there and enjoy today's edition. And in case you're wondering what the program is all about, it's quite easy. As I said earlier, we provide clues to a meaning of a particular word in any discipline, and the 2 contestants are expected to identify those words based on the clues provided within a specific time, which is usually 30 seconds. And the contestant will be awarded 5 points for providing the correct answer, but there will also be 2 bonus points for answering a question that another contestant has failed to answer. As usual, you can comment to contribute to this program through SMS on the numbers on your screen, or you can send us an email on the number at megawordtvgameshow@gmail.com. You can visit our website and access our fan page so that you too can be part of the Megaword TV Game family. All right, I have, as I said, 2 contestants from 2 different states. And our first contestant for today is Joshua Joel from Kwara State. Joshua, you are welcome to the Megaword TV Game Show. Okay, our second contestant is Miss Olulade Ayeye from Osun State. Olulade, welcome to the Megaword TV Game Show.
Thank you, sir.
All right, the stage is set for this particular episode. That's the children's edition, but that will be right back. We'll be right back after these messages. Thank you for joining us.
Daddy, what is 23 times 17? It's 391.
Oh, that's my boy. Children who lag behind in school are categorized as dull. Olodo, Itiboribo, Dolo. DHA is an active component of omega-3 oils which improves the brain and memory functions in children and adults. Children who take DHA are prone to outstanding brilliance. DHA is highly recommended for optimum brain function. Ask your pharmacist today for Hovid DHA, a pleasant tasting emulsion for improved brain and memory function for the whole family. This message has been brought to you by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited, sole marketers of Hovid products.
All right, welcome back. And Joshua, so how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
How old are you, Joshua?
I'm 11 years.
11 years old.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which school do you attend?
I attend Peter Academy.
Pardon?
I attend Sam King Science College.
Okay, Sam King's Science College. What do you want to be in the future, Joshua?
I want to be a surgeon.
A neurosurgeon?
Yes, sir.
That's quite interesting, okay. And Olulade?
Thank you.
So how are you?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Which school do you attend?
Overcomer School.
Pardon?
Overcomer School.
Overcomer School. What would Olulade like to be in the future?
A medical doctor.
A medical doctor. Wow, I have two potential medical doctors. Alright, that was quite interesting. So I wish all of you luck. Alright, I shall provide the instruction about the game now. So you guys should listen very well. As I said, I will provide clue or meaning to a particular word in any field. You understand? So, and then based on such clues, you should be able to understand which word I was referring to. But mind you, you have time, which is 30 seconds, okay?
Yes.
And then you'll be given 5 points. Okay, but before we start, I would like to give you an example. Or don't you like an example?
Yes.
Now, there's a 3-letter word for a particular domestic animal that starts with letter D. The first 2 letters of that word is a verb. So the word I was referring to is what? Dog. And the first 2 letters, I said, is a verb, which is what? Do, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's quite easy. So in the first edition or episode, in the first segment, you're going to answer 2 questions each, okay? And in the second segment, you also answer 2 questions each. And in the last segment, you answer a question each. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's start. In this segment, you have questions 1 to 5. So you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? Are we done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and mind you, if any of you chose a particular question, then you don't go back to that question again.
Yes, sir.
Is that easy?
Yes.
Okay, so Joshua, I will start with you. Which question do you want to answer?
Question number 2.
Question number 2. The option is a 4-letter word for a domestic animal, which has letter A and letter T at the end of its name. What are the first 2 letters?
So,
The option is a 4-letter word for a domestic animal, which has letters A and T at the end of its name. What are the first 2 letters you have?
the first letter is G and the second letter is O. Goat.
So which animal is that?
Goat.
You have a goat in the house?
No.
5 points to that answer. Okay, so we are moving. Olulade, so which question do you want to answer?
Number 1.
Number 1, okay. You like to take first position, don't you? Well, that's good. Your clue is a 3-letter word for a food rich in carbohydrates, and a particular month in a calendar year whose name contains letter Y and M. I shall read the question again. Your clue is a 3-letter word for a food rich in carbohydrates, and a particular month in a calendar year whose name contains letters Y and M.
A.
So what food is that?
Yam.
And which month are we talking about here?
May.
May. 5 points later. Okay, Joshua?
Question number 4.
Question number 4. The word has 5 letters. The first one is S, and the last one is P, standing for something you do when you want to rest during the day or at night.
Sleep.
Sleep, are you sure about that?
Yes.
If you want to rest, you
No.
sleep.
No.
You want to rest, do you sleep?
Yes.
You sleep. How many hours do you sleep in a day, Joshua? At night?
I don't sleep.
You don't sleep?
Yes.
You're a machine?
No.
Anyway, 5 points, that's the answer to that. All right, so you're going, Olulade, which question do you want to answer?
3.
Question 3, all right. This is a 4-letter word for a dress. Contains letters O and A at the middle. What are the first and the last letters? This is a 4-letter word for a dress that contains letters O and A at the middle. What are the first and the last letters? Okay, you still have a few seconds. Olulade.
Coat.
Coat. How do you spell coat?
C-O-A-T.
5 points. That's the answer for that. All right, that's actually the answer. Was you said C-O-A-T and it's coat, isn't it? All right, that's the answer for that one. So at this moment, we take a break and take some messages. We'll be right back after this.
Daddy, what is 23 times 17? It's 391.
Oh, that's my boy. Children who lag behind in school are categorized as dull. Olodo, Itiboribo, Dolo. DHA is an active component of omega-3 oils which improves the brain and memory functions in children and adults. Children who take DHA are prone to outstanding brilliance. DHA is highly recommended for optimum brain function. Ask your pharmacists today for Hovid DHA, a pleasant tasting emulsion for improved brain and memory function for the whole family. This message has been brought to you by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited, sole marketers of Hovid products.
Alright, welcome back. You're watching the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, and this is the Megaword TV game show brought to you by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. And I have Olulade and Joshua with me in the studio today, and they're doing fine. So you guys, welcome to the second segment. And as the first, you're going to answer 2 questions each. And so you guys are ready with your pen. So let me go. The numbers are 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so this time I'm going to start with Olulade. So which question do you want to answer?
7.
7, all right. The clue is a figure in mathematics. If you multiply it by itself, it will give you 16. But if you add it by itself, it will give you half of 16. The clue is a figure in mathematics. If you multiply it by itself, it will give you 16. But if you add it by itself, it will give you half of 16.
4.
4. 5 points to you. That's the answer for that. So when you multiply 4 by 4, it gives you 16, isn't it? When you add it, it gives you half of 16. That's it. So, Joshua?
Question number 8.
Number 8, all right. Your option is a cylinder stick used for writing or drawing. But if you omit the last 3 letters, it will mean another writing tool. Your option is a cylinder stick used for writing or drawing. But if you omit the last 3, it will still give you another writing tool.
Pencil. And when you omit the first 3, or is it
the last 3?
It will give you pen.
And still a tool for writing, isn't it?
Yes.
5 points, that's the answer for that. Well, you're doing well. Okay, I'm back to you, Olulade. So which question do you want to answer?
6.
6, all right. It's a 3-letter word for 2 different animals who cannot be at the same place at the same time. Both of them have letters A and T at the end of their names. Tell me the first letters of their respective name. I will read the question again. It's a 3-letter word for 2 different animals who cannot be at the same place at the same time. Both of them have letters A and T at the end of their names. Tell me the first letters of their respective name.
C and R.
And standing for what?
Cat and rat.
5 points. That's interesting. So, have you ever seen cat and rat at the same place? Do they stay in the same place? I've never seen it. Okay, after this program, I'll show you where you can go and see them together. All right, so which question do you want to answer?
Question number 9.
Number 9, all right. This is equally a domestic animal. Apart from letter S at the beginning and letter P at the end of its name, what are the other 3 letters at the middle? I'll repeat it again. This is equally a domestic animal. Apart from letter S at the beginning and letter P at the end of its name, what are the other 3 letters?
H-double-E.
And standing for what?
Sheep.
5 points. You got the answer. Okay, you guys are doing well. At this point, we introduce you to the second segment of the program, a feature on obscure things you would wish to learn 1 or 2 things about. So we'll take some messages. I'll be right back after this.
It is believed that the child, by reason of his physical and mental immaturity, needs special safeguard and care. These specific guidelines have sustained the idea behind the celebration of Children's Day worldwide. The first Children's Day was celebrated internationally in October 1953 under the sponsorship of the International Union of Child Welfare, a non-governmental organization with the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. In Nigeria, May 27 is a day set aside to emphasize a particular urgent need of children in regard to basic services, community and national development, education, family life, health and nutrition, and focuses on the rights of children through educational and recreational activities. The theme this year, which has been tagged, "Let's Build a Culture of Peace and Security for the Nigerian Child," is hinged on one of the tenets stated in the General Declaration of the Rights of the Child, adopted by the General Assembly of the United Nations in 1959, which says that every child is entitled to social security to grow and develop in health. In line with the Child's Rights Act of 2003, the Nigerian child has a right to love and understanding in the care of parents, relief and protection in all circumstances, name and nationality, education to develop abilities and become a useful member of society. However, there are genuine concerns that many Nigerian children are still subjected to physical and mental violence, sexual abuse, neglect and maltreatment, even while with parents or guardians who are mostly preoccupied with building a career under the guise of making a living for them. A recent study by the International Labour Organization shows that Nigeria lost 4,000 children to traffickers. Another report by UNICEF also revealed that about 10 million Nigerian children of school age are out of school. These reports so far indicate that the Nigerian child is bedeviled by leadership incompetence and the absence of a pragmatic approach to their rights and needs. Media consultant Opo Ojo says Nigeria's capacity to compete in a world that is focusing on knowledge, skills and ability would depend on the quality of its investment in its young population. As we honor Nigerian children across the Federation, let us all play our parts to ensure that the Nigerian child is protected to develop physically, mentally and morally.
Alright, you're welcome back, and this is the final segment of the Megaword TV game show with Joshua and Olulade. And in this segment, you're going to answer a question each. The questions are questions 11, 12, and 13. Questions 11, 12, and 13. So, Olulade, which question do you want to answer?
Number 11.
Number 11. You have chosen a fruit which contains 6 letters. There were 2 P's, 2 W's, and 2 A's. Which fruit is it? You have chosen a fruit which contains 6 letters. There were 2 P's, 2 W's, and 2 A's. Which fruit is that?
Purple.
Purple. Do you like purple? Okay, how do you spell purple?
P-A-W. P-A-W.
5 points, if that's the answer. All right, Joshua, back to you. So which question do you want to answer?
Number 12.
Number 12, all right. Okay, Joshua, here is question 12 for you. This is a fruit which has 5 letters in its name. But the first 3 is another word for a matured male adult.
The mature male adult is man.
Okay. So what is the fruit?
The first 3 letters.
Okay, your time is up. We'll give it to Olulade. I said this is a fruit which has 5 letters in its name, in which the first 3 is another word for a matured male adult. What?
Mango.
And then, what's the word for a matured male adult?
Man.
2 points for you. That's the answer. Joshua, you tried. But the first thing first, you need to say the root word, which is supposed to be what? Mango, right? And also that's the first 3 letters is man, and it's another word for matured male adult. Well, the program has been Megaword TV Game Show, and it's quite interesting here with Joshua and Olulade. We've come to the end of today's program, but I'm sure you would like to know who our winner is, but that will be after this timeout. Please join us.
Daddy, what is 23 times 17? It's 391.
Oh, that's my boy. Children who lag behind in school are categorized as dull. Olodo, Itiboribo, Dolo. DHA is an active component of omega-3 oils which improves the brain and memory functions in children and adults. Children who take DHA are prone to outstanding brilliance. DHA is highly recommended for optimum brain function. Ask your pharmacists today for Hovid DHA, a pleasant tasting emulsion for improved brain and memory function for the whole family. This message has been brought to you by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited, sole marketers of Hovid products.
All right, welcome back, and I shall now announce today's winner. And of course, the 2 children with me have done extremely well. Joshua Joel from Kwara State and Olulade Ayeye from Osun State. And on second position is Joshua Joel from Kwara State, who got a total of 20 points. Joshua, you got a total of 20 points. Congratulations. So on behalf of Pharmatex Nigeria Limited, I should present to you a DHL immersion which will aid and boost your memory, and as well as a cash of 10,000 naira. Congratulations. And on first position today, no one else but Olulade Ayeye from Osun State. She scored a total of 27 points. So Olulade, on behalf of Pharmatex Nigeria Limited, I said I should present to you DHL immersion, which will help boost your memory, and a cash of 50,000 naira. Congratulations. And of course, as you can see, each members of our audience, these wonderful kids, have a DHL immersion. And you guys, are you happy? Okay, so make sure you take DHL immersion. All right, that's the show for this week. Our appreciation goes to Pharmatex Nigeria Limited, a management of the Nigerian Television Authority, and of course, ADBC Farms. And not forgetting our lovely children out here. My name is Salih Haitu saying join us next week for another interesting edition. Bye-bye now.